Yeah, I had a good week last week. We split, lost a tough game at Xavier, and 24 lead changes in the game. So, we did a nice job. I thought we responded well to the beginning of the game. We gave up 4 offensive rebounds right off the bat, and instead of folding, we got better. Only got out rebounded by 3 for the game, and really did a nice job when they made a run to start the second half. To take a lead, responding and coming back for a young team in a hostile environment. And I thought our response was big. The play of Jashay Lee and on the backboards was big this week. She basically averaged a double-double for the week, as well as Jessica Winfrey averaged a double-double for the week, which is huge. And Kiana Kirby got a double-double in the New Orleans game. So we had 3 players get double-doubles this week. And just excited about that. And Jashay has a chance to really help us become a much better rebounding team, which is really our key right now. We must become a better rebounding team before we start conference play, and I think we're on the way to doing that. Just pleased with how they've responded to every change in the starting lineup and the things we've done as a coaching staff and the time they've spent watching film, and very, very pleased with our staff's work so far, getting this young team ready to play.
You got a victory over Missouri Valley team, a victory over an Atlantic 10 team. You nearly beat the Big East team. You got to be happy with what you're getting.
Yeah, we're doing a great job taking care of the basketball, and that's the biggest thing. We're not making as many mistakes, as maybe we thought we would be at this time with such a young group, but we're probably in the top 20 in the nation in fewest turnovers per game right now after this week. 6 turnovers in both games. We only turned it over 6 times on the road against a Big East team, and then come back and score 88 points in a game and only turn it over 6 times. And we're certainly pleased with where we stand in that regard. We've got to continue to focus on that because that's critical for our success. Yeah, our biggest thing is, when you're not in the gym this week, you should be focused solely on school and taking care of your finals. The practice schedule will be a little lighter. Practices will be shorter, a little more crisp, hopefully. But what I want them to do is when they walk in the arena, leave all that stuff outside, and just focus on basketball for the hour and a half to 2 hours that they're in the arena this week, but then get away from it and try to let it go. And we'll see how they handle it. I think, I'm just pleased with how they've responded to everything so far. So, hopefully we'll handle this week well because we got a big test ahead of us. Very, very tough place to play. People look at the record of Alabama A&M, and it's not where they would want it right now. But anytime you go to Alabama A&M or any SWAC gym, very, very difficult environment.
Tell us about Kiana Kirby. I know you envisioned her being a 20-point game or more scorer. She's knocking on the door of that.
Right.
You had some games you weren't going out probably. You happy with where she is?
No question. And the biggest thing I'm pleased with right now is the way she's rebounded the last few ball games. For her, she really has an opportunity to become a great player, and I've told her that since she got here as a freshman. When we recruited her, we knew she's tough-minded. She's from the beginning of the season, she's really relished the scoring role and has done a nice job with that. But here lately, she started to understand she's got to rebound the basketball for us to have a chance to be successful. And, she had her first double-double of her career in the last game, had 11 rebounds, and that's the thing I'm most pleased with. She's a tough guard because she can shoot it from deep and she can put it on the floor and has a nice mid-range game as well. So just pleased with her progress.
Also on Jansen Starks, her assist to turnovers. For a freshman, it's phenomenal. I mean, for a non-freshman.
Right, she leads our league right now in assist to turnover ratio, and that she's a big part of the reason that we take care of the basketball. And the one thing about Jansen, she really doesn't force anything that's not there, and she makes the simple play. I said that when we signed her, she completes the simple play, which is a lot more difficult than people think it is. She hardly ever messes up the simple play, and that's a big reason she's at that point. We've got to shoot free throws better, no question about it. 54% from the line in the last game, in a tight ball game, that's going to hurt us. So we're going to concentrate on being more focused on the task at hand. I think we got a little excited with such a big lead and everybody getting in the game and scoring, and I think maybe we lost a little focus on the free throw line and some of the small details that matter. But the biggest thing, I want them to enjoy the weekend here as a way to set aside their problems dealing with their finals. So that's the biggest thing for me. I just want to have a lot of energy and enjoy the week.
You've got 3 non-conference road games before you go into
Yes.
Kentucky. That's a tough stretch.
Yeah, three difficult plays. Alabama A&M we've been there with a really, really good team where we were up 12 with about 35 seconds to go and got out with a 1-point victory. So it's a difficult place to play. And that's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a different type of challenge for our team than we've had to this point. And then we go to, down to Florida, to Stetson, to a tournament atmosphere. Stetson, a very, very good basketball team. Bethune-Cookman, a very athletic and talented basketball team. So we'll have our hands full down there. Our biggest thing, Will, is we're just trying to get ready for conference, and stay positive and stay focused on the moment that we're in.